Hey, Nick.
Hey.
I got a question for you, dude.
What?
How do you start a Jewish marathon?
How?
Roll a penny down a hill.
That's pretty funny, but I got one too. How do you scare a Jew?
I don't know how.
Turn the oven on.
Nice. Oh, here's one. Do you know how copper wire was invented?
Something in the middle of the 19th century with scientists and shit?
Nope. Many years ago, 2 Jews found the same penny.
That's funny, but wait a minute. Haven't you seen any of those shows on the History Channel? How can those emaciated Jews pull a penny like that?
Nick, they don't look like that anymore.
Really?
No.
Must have been a rerun. But anyway, what's with all the Jewish jokes? Usually I start it and then you go. This time you just came out of the blue with a Jewish joke. Did you take a loan out from a very wealthy Jew and put down your very flesh as collateral or something?
Look, Nick, we just finished a Shakespeare show. I think we should leave the bard alone for a little while now.
The what does that have? How does that have to do with anything Shakespeare?
The Merchant of Venice? That's what you were referencing, right? The show about the Jewish banker and the...
That's a show?
Never mind. Anyway, the reason for all of the Jew jokes is that since we're going to be tackling the Diary of Anne Frank, I sort of thought it'd be nice to go ahead and get all of the Jew jokes we can think of out of the way now so that we don't have to throw them in anywhere else in the script.
That's a good idea. Do you think people will think we're actually making fun of the people in events? I mean, we're fucked up, but I don't think people think we're that fucked up to think that the Holocaust or things that happened to those people is actually funny, right?
Right, well, and I agree with you, but I don't think it's a major concern because, honestly, the people who do listen to us by this point should understand that we're not making fun of any of those things. We're just making fun of the script.
What about the people that don't know us? What if we actually get an 8th listener?
In that unlikely event, that highly unlikely event.
Highly unlikely event?
Yes, that highly unlikely event.
All right. What happened?
This extremely scripted dialogue that we're going off on right now will help them to understand that we're not, in fact, making fun of the Holocaust or Anne Frank or any of those serious and rather tragic events.
Great. Okay, do you know how many Jews you can fit in a Volkswagen Beetle?
How many?
30. 4 in the seats and 24 in the ashtray.
Wait a minute. What about the other 2?
Oh yeah, they're in the trunk. I wonder, do you have to smoke a Jew with a filter?
Well, you'd have to. That's how you become Jewish. You know that, right?
Oh, so you mean you have to feast on the flesh of a Semite?
Right. If you're a Gentile, then there's no way to change what you are, except by ingesting and thus consuming the essence of what it is to be Jewish.
I've never understood those Jewish people.
Me neither.
Hey.
I understand the German point of view about lots of things, not Nazi things, it's true. I understand Americans and the football that they play, and black people know how to speak, but it's just not their way. I understand how Mexicans can fit 50 in one van. I accept that Asians know how to drive, just not between the lines. But I don't understand those Jewish people. What's with those tiny circle hats? Their language sounds like hissing cats. The Wailing Wall where they cry. The way they hung Jesus up to die. Oh, I don't understand those Jewish people.
Understand why the French people run away. And if I were French, I'd have no reason to stay. I understand why littering makes Indians cry. And I understand why eating beef makes the other Indians die. I understand why the Eskimos have 40 words for snow. And how the rest of the world just says snow. But I don't understand What's with those tiny circle hats? Their language sounds like hissing cats. The wailing wall where they cry. The way they hung Jesus up to die. Don't understand those Jewish people. Are they a race or a religion? Why do they hold the best financial positions? Why do they spit on me when they speak? Why do they get Christmas for a week? Why do they control Hollywood? Name just one non-Jew movie that's good. Oh, I don't understand those Jewish people. What's with those tiny circle hats? They're so weird. Their language sounds like hissing cats. It's kind of annoying. The wailing wall where they cry. It's an odd tradition. The way they hung Jesus up to die. It's just plain mean. Oh, I don't understand
Jewish
Jewish
people.
bastards. So, are you actually gonna read the script this time?
Fuck that shit. It was written by a woman. She wasn't a woman, actually. She died a girl.